Good morning, students. Let's continue our chapter Electric Current and Circuits. Today we will discuss heating effect of electric current. Now, what is heating effect of electric current? We know that electricity is the most widely used form of energy, but we cannot use electric power directly. It has to be converted into some another form of energy like heat, light, or mechanical energy. So when the current passes through a conductor, it gets hot due to the resistance of the conductor. This effect is called heating effect of current. So what is the resistance? Resistance होता है current को oppose करना. So every conductor has resistance. Resistance होने के कारण वो क्या होता है कि when the current is passed, it gets hot. It gets hot. For example, suppose हमने electrical iron लगाई. After some time, its plate becomes hot. This effect is known as heating effect of electric current. Now, there are many factors on which the heating effect of electric current depends. So, first one is the resistance of the conductor. Second factor is current passing through the conductor. And the third factor is the time of passage of current. Means if more is the resistance of the conductor, more heat will be produced. ठीक है. So more current is passed through the conductor, then more heat will be the produced. And the time of passage ki for more time we have to, if we have to pass the current, then more heat will be produced. So heating effect of electric current has many practical applications. For different requirement, the wires of different materials, different lengths and different thickness are used. So in different appliances, we use different kinds of material of different length or different thickness. So in our daily life, like electric bulb, toaster, heater, geyser, hot plate, immersion heater, these all appliances based on heating effect of electric current. So in these appliances, they have heating coils of high resistance wire. When these appliances connected to the source of electricity, a large amount of heat is produced in the coil due to their high resistance. But the connecting wires जो हम plug में डालते हैं, that wires are called connecting wires. They do not get heated as these wires have low resistance. Now we have to do activity 2, that is to demonstrate the heating effect of electric current. For this, we required dry cell, connecting wires, torch bulb and LED. So what is the procedure? First of all, connect the terminals of dry cell with the wire for a few seconds. Now, after some few seconds, connect the bulb across the terminals of the cell using the wire. Now we have to replace the same step and replace the bulb with LED. Now what will be the observation? We will observe that the wires starts heating up and becomes hotter as the time passes due to heating effect of current. And after some time the bulbs glows and gets hot due to its high resistance. But the LED does not get hot, but it glows, because in LED the electrical energy directly converts into light energy. So from this activity, uh, it is clear that whenever current is passes through a conductor, it gets hot. So this effect is known as heating effect of electric current. So now we have to study the applications of heating effect of current. In day-to-day life, we use the heating effect of current, like in electric bulb. First of all, we'll study about electric bulb. In electric bulb, there is a thin coiled wire made up of tungsten. Tungsten is a metal, and that thin coiled wire is known as filament. Why we use tungsten? Because it has high resistance to current. So whenever a current is passed through this filament, it gets heated to such a high temperature that it starts glowing. Clear? And second reason why we use tungsten, because it has very high melting point, so that it does not melt at very high temperature. So electric bulb works, yeah, glows due to heating effect of electric current. Next one is electrical iron. So it is appliance which is used for ironing cloths. Its upper part, which is grooved, and this groove contains a coil made up of high resistance, and it is known as element. So when a current passes through the iron, its elements becomes red hot and releases heat, and the metal plate and the element are separated by an insulator. दोनों के बीच क्या लगा होता है? एक insulator which is known as mica. So why mica is used? Because mica is bad conductor of electricity but good conductor of heat. It prevents the flow of current from element to metal plate but allows only heat to flow through it, and metal plate becomes hot. This is how the electric iron works on the heating effect of electric current. Now the third one is electric fuse. What is an electric fuse? Electric fuse is a device that safeguards the circuit, जो circuit को बचाता है from being damaged. कब? When excess flow of current passes through it. So, fuse wire is generally made up of a special material like copper or any other metal that melts quickly and break the circuits whenever the large electric current passes through it. So there is maximum limit of current that can safely through a circuit, but when the current exceeds the safe limit, the fuse wire melts quickly and breaks the circuit. So, electric fuse is a device that limits the current in an electric circuit and prevents damage to electric circuits and from possible fires. Next, in these days, we use different types of fuses. Now, the electrical fuses are replaced by MCB. Here is the picture of MCB. MCB means miniature circuit breaker. In this, these are just like switches that open the circuit. Open means circuit break हो जाता है when the flow of current exceeds the safe limit, and we can flip flip the switch to the on position when the current returns within the safe limit, or we when the overload becomes low. So in these days, instead of fuses, we use miniature circuit breakers. I hope that you all understand the heating effect of electric current. Thank you very much.